So the guard dogs, we like I say, we played uh, anywhere from 90 to 105 games per season. Brandon played on some of the other teams too, and that was a lot of fun. But there was a team called I think they were called the Ben Lomond. We just called them Ben Lomond. They were from Ben Lomond High School. Greg was the coach, really nice guy, and he had about 5, 6, or 7 kids, maybe 6 or 7 kids. That they were all these little guards, these little Mexican kids and black kids from Ben Lomond High School. They were a tough little team, but man, they would come in and they would beat the crap out of every team. They would just slaughter all these teams. Anyway, but what would happen is they would come in and we would start to play, and then we would get into a zone defense. And they didn't want to play zone defense because they couldn't shoot over us. They wanted to shoot from anywhere they wanted, and they wanted to cut and drive, and they wanted to spread us out. So what they would do is they would just pass, and they would, once they would get ahead and we were on our zone defense, they would pull us out man to man. So Greg would say, "Okay, pull him out." Cody, I like Cody, but anyway, Cody, he'd pull all the guys out, and their team would just sit on the outside of the perimeter and pass the ball around until we started coming out of our zone defense to play them man to man. And anyway, we would come out. We would eventually have to come out. Otherwise, we'd just get beat like 10 to 6 or something like that, because they were faster, quicker. They drove better. They passed better than we did, and they knew they couldn't shoot over our big team. So they would say, "Pull them out." So they would draw them out. They would draw us out, and then they would just kick the crap out of us. They would beat us all the time. So as I watched these teams do this, I got to the point where I was like, you know what, we're going to do this too. And so so what we did is I started learning how to pass without dribbling, how to draw and kick, how to, once we got ahead of a team, we would pull them out. Oh, it made people so mad that we would stop playing and make them come out of their zone defense their zone defense to play us. It made teams livid, coaches and parents livid. Play the game, just play basketball. I'm like, yeah, we're playing basketball, man. We're going to stay out here until you guys come out of your zone defense, and then we're going to kick your butt. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, Greg, we'd start playing them. After we'd played them for several years, we started learning what they did. And then when we were playing them 1 or 2 times, I can't remember how many other times, but boy, once we got ahead of them, we pulled them out, and they were in their zone defense, and they got madder than heck. They were livid. They were way upset. And so, but we pulled them out of their defense, and then we started working them, and we beat their team. We started kicking the crap out of their team. It was so much fun. I love that team. I respected them a whole bunch. We learned so much from them. They were really, even though they got mad, they were really great young men, really good kids, and Greg Graham was a really good coach. But we learned from them. We learned to not. We learned at the guard dogs. We learned to not pass on full court. Not dribble on full court presses. So one time there was a full court press, and one time we were ahead of a team they were a younger team than us, but they were beating everyone, and we were quite a ways ahead of them. They were like down 30. They were down 30 points, and I said to the guys, I pulled a timeout there, and I said, "So what do you guys want to work on? Because we're beating these guys really bad. What do you guys want to work on?" They go, "Let's work on the press." Okay, and I didn't think anything of it. But anyway, because I didn't know all the rules and etiquette of basketball. But anyway, we pressed them. We ended up beating them by another 40 or 45 points. They were livid because we pressed them. We kicked the crap out of them. But anyway, they were a cocky team anyway. It was kind of fun to do it because they were such a cocky team. We kicked the crap out of them, and that was kind of fun. I don't like cocky athletes. I like people who are respectful. There again, I'm sure we had our own cockinesses and stuff too, but it was a lot of fun doing that.